Alright, sing mode, eh? Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are watching now the family realm. And now my son is being a giant weirdo in the background and laughing at me. You wanted sing mode, so you'll get it for 5 minutes. Alrighty, so I shall still continue to sing-song my way through this. But today, I have no idea what we are doing. We finished the Wither Skelly farm, and now Willa is wearing a skull. It is very spooky. Ooh, spooky, scary skeleton. Da, da, da. I don't actually know that song, so I can't do it too much. I'm just gonna do weird sing-songy things, because that's what I do. I
think you become British when you sing.
I do a little. I'm trying to be all fancy. Channeling my inner Phantom of the Opera. Dun 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 dun. Although I fear if I continue this for too much longer, my child may die of laughter. For fabric I had to go back a version. Yes. I was late today because I updated my mods right before stream, which was a bad idea. Bad idea. I'm sure this would be slightly more interesting if I actually could make up really cool lyrics on the fly, but I can't because I'm just not that inventive. So instead you get me doing weird sing-songiness with random phrases and weird pauses as I try to think of words. I'll put away all my junk. No!
Did you know? I guess I don't have to say, right?
No, you don't
Did you
have
know
to.
my cottage is on 2 different maps? Well, the maps follow the chunk borders.
I don't know what I'm doing today. We finished the farm and I didn't have anything else planned. I will of course be showing off the farm later, but not right now. Because there was one thing that I wanted to do at some point, and I might as well start working on it now. And that is, I want to make a wither rose farm. And in order to do that, I need a stack of Pumpkin. Pumpkins! I'm sure my poor microphone is hating me now. You wouldn't know it, but I used to be, well, technically still am, but classically trained vocalist. I even went to NISBA. Yes.
Which is near Oz, right?
New York State Musical Association competitions. It's fancy. Oh, look, it's been 5 minutes. Oh, thank God. But, yeah.
Did you know you can put an item frame in an item frame?
Yes, it's rather silly looking, isn't it? Item frame in an item frame in an item frame in an no, not all the way down. Item frames all the way down. But yeah, I need like a. Why am I low on? Let's go look at the Wither Skelly farm. Hey Thomas, do you want to come to the Wither Skelly farm?
I will prepare to get continually booted off the server. I am ready.
Yeah, this morning we were having like some serious difficulties and poor Platy Daddy kept getting booted. So, hold on. I want to show off the other side of the farm too, so you get to do the killing this time, Thomas. I have to put a path in, and I might actually do that. Part of that today is putting in the path. It's this way to the Wither Skelly farm, so that Thomas and signs and stuff. So Thomas knows how to get there because apparently it's very confusing. It is just one giant blank like thing, so that's not like surprising though, really. But yeah, now that we have like nigh unlimited heads, I need to make a Wither Rose farm because we don't have like a lot of like really easy sources of black dye. We can do charcoal, but that's a lot of grinding. Okay, come on up here, buddy.
And we don't like to intentionally kill the derptopusses.
Derptopusses. Okay, hold on. I want to show off up here first and down below. Okay, so this is the AFK chamber for the farm. And the actual farm is way down here, as you saw yesterday as we built. And here are the Wither Skellies running like crazy pants into the portal. Right now, Plattywilla is in the overworld though, so, and we're really far out in the nether, and so these chunks that they are going into aren't loaded. Well, they are loaded when they go through the portal, but because there's no player in those chunks, they immediately despawn. So, we're not getting anybody here right now, but that's okay. But this is the little sorting system I added onto the original farm, which is pretty nice. We've got charcoal, we got coal, we've got shit tons of bone blocks, we got a little bit of blaze rods, and we have more than a stack of heads. More than a stack of heads, because we also have 41 in the sorter. It's extra super duper productive. They like come pouring out of here. Okay, let's come up here, Thomas. You have to stand up here too until I'm in position on the other side, because otherwise I will be inundated by skellies. So because we are on a server, I need to go to the other side of the platform to keep it loaded. Oh, I still have the schematic on over here. So let me actually turn that schematic off so you can actually see it. So the skeletons come through this portal. The spider webs slow them down enough because they need a 15-second cooldown before coming out and going through this other portal over here. Woohoo! And we have this little area over here, which is the safety AFK zone for the other side. Okay, Thomas, it's good. Me being here keeps this area loaded with a player, which means that entities that enter here, and here they come already, don't despawn. So they're going to kind of like pile up here as they wait to go through the spider webs. But then they'll eventually kind of like make their way through. And it will be amazingly impressive. Well, this is like really a lot of them, isn't there? Holy crap. It does like, usually it takes like, a few minutes for it to get warmed up for them all to like start pushing each other through the webs and everything and to make it through. A large number of wither skulls. On a single player world, this wouldn't be an issue. Because you would be in the nether, and you would be the only one in the nether, so this area wouldn't really be like, oh, there's players in the overworld, so therefore mobs in the overworld need to be spawned, etc., etc. It would look at them all. See, and now they're going to start shoving themselves through the portal over here because there's so many of them. And Thomas should be getting quite a few over on the other side. Yeah, I know. Thomas thinks he just got 10 heads all in one swipe, which wouldn't surprise me. Are you still doing okay over there, Platy?
Yeah, so far so good.
We could do something like this on Astral if the world border were bigger. We would need to have, AFK buddies to be able to use the farm because of, server. But hey, I hear that Cobalt just made an AFK business too, didn't he? How handy. But yeah, there are no appropriate biomed fortresses within the world border on Astral, so we cannot do this there. Yeah, Cobalt told me that he AFK'd at the frog farm the other day, and I'm like, oh, that's why there's so many lights at the frog farm at the frog light farms right now. That's really nice, actually.
Dude, that is a lot of skellies.
I know, right? It's very impressive. This is very easy to build, especially if you have two people helping on the platform, because you can have like one person on like each corner keeping the platform within each person's 25 block no spawn zone, and it's a lot easier to build. I love the poor blazes that just kind of get swept along with everybody. Well, some of them I can use to, Thomas wants to know what we're going to use all the wither skulls for. Well, some of them we can use to make a Wither Rose farm, you know, for Wither Roses and stuff, which will be handy. Some of them we can use for more beacons. You can set up beacons like in the mining desert, which really you don't really need beacons in mining desert because like sand and sandstone insta mine already, pretty much. But yeah, I mean you can like just on them. Yeah, we can use beacons as decoration at this point, frankly, if we wanted to. Just have beacons to have beacons, which would be nice in general in several areas of the server, the realm. And wither skulls are also very nicely decorative. This is also true. And nether stars, yeah. So we've got a lot of things, and of course thunderstorms. Summoning thunderstorms for shenanigans. I love it when they're just like, wait, what? We're supposed to be moving? What? Because they can't see me because I have the door closed, so they're just all kind of like chilling. Yeah, I mean, like, we can definitely, I think they, Platy Daddy needs some wither skulls for the ossuary.
Oh yeah, totally.
And I wouldn't mind using, oh, look at them pile up there. I wouldn't mind using, stars as decoration over at the Fairy Village, too. Actually. Yeah. Or we could use stars and beacons over at the Pirate Cove for shenanigans. But anyways, I'm sure that, like, this is all very fun to watch a bunch of wither skeletons just kind of push themselves around. So I am going to trigger home. Actually, I just kind of want to, like, look at the map here. Where are we in relation to everything else? Oh, we're actually not nearly as far as the, swamp that you guys went mining in that one time. Yeah. We're actually about halfway between that and the farthest place we've explored. That's kind of cool. Okay, now I'm going to trigger home. So you're probably going to see a sudden slowdown over at the farm. Yeah. Oh, wait. I just realized something I wanted to do, so I must come back this way. What's up? Will is giggling evilly over there. I do not trust this.
Just decorating the library. The Chateau library.
That's cool. We have... So I'm gonna make extra signs. Crime Willa. Willa crime. I suddenly have an extra 5 skulls. It's Skullsmas! I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I need to start planning Halloween stuff too. Yeah. Ba-do, 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 ba-do. So we're going to put some more signs down here. Fairy Village Mausoleum. This is also to the map. Map art.
Thank you.
Right. My goodness.
Thank you, Wither Skelly Santa.
I just completely forgot how to spell guardian. Yeah,
H-W.
J. Silver and I talked a bit about stuff, and Silver has things that is moving stuff around in industry. He's got some good plans. So many farms. This way. I think also oh yeah, and mining makes it. Or all that way. Okay.
Good lord, these vines are going crazy.
Vines, you say?
Yeah, on one side of the cottage I have like regular vines. And I think they've gone nuts. Like, let's see. There's like vines growing down the other vines.
That definitely seems a bit excessive.
There really should be some way to like clip off regular vines the way you can clip off every other vine.
I know, right? You gotta use string to stop them from growing. That's what I've found, at least.
Yeah, that's what I did over at the frog.
that stuff is all labeled now on this side. Okay. So now we need to put in 5,000 million doodads. Start randomizer. And now we pretty much just do this forever and a day. So how is everybody doing today? I'm gonna be doing this for a while, because it's like 1,000 blocks out. So, like... one damn down, one to go. One damn what? Ah! Awesome sauce. I could work on that, building that later. I still have to put the copper in the nether tunnels for industry because I ran out. You probably noticed a bunch smelting over at industry, and I actually have a bunch smelting at my place too. So. Yeah, I might take some of the pre-smelted copper too. Yeah, that's fine. That might be really super handy. I need like at least another couple stacks, I think, of wax cut copper. Okay, let me look at this map. How not even close am I? Hey, look at that. I'm not even close. I think I'm actually going to switch to diagonal, though. Which is slightly slower, but will be easier to fly. Rather than, you know, it will be faster to travel flying-wise than straight angles. Whoa, now that's a funky thing. Let's not do that. In between the dams and the draining. That's definitely an interesting phrase, let me tell you. Cook, you know, Cotton, you just keep coming up with all these really great phrases. So now you need somebody to cook your sponges for you? I know, I just think it sounds really funny to say, I need you to cook my sponges. That sounds like it's a really bad euphemism. Sometimes you just can't. Oop. I overshot by a lot. Oh my god. It's right there. Look at that. I know. I really like the little plop plop of picking up blocks in general. It's just it's very pleasant. It's a very pleasant noise. And ta-da! We have a path made. You're so far out. I'm gonna do a little path here too. This is our Creeper Boom Boom platform. Hey, we've got a pig! Hello, Piggy Wiggy! Yeah, oink. I don't think you really want to be there, though. Just so you know, this isn't terribly a safe spot. Whoa. Need to get up the signs again. I always put a G at the end of Piglin. I don't know why.
Like Piglin?
Yeah.
That sounds very cute.
Yeah, I know.
Look at your little Piglin.
Now, last time I was out here doing thingies, I didn't finish all of my paths. We're gonna finish those up too. Let's grow. Hey, it's your decoration thingy, Cotton. You do what you think you need to do. I just cannot aim. Look at that.
That doesn't sound like a friendly person.
Uh-oh. Have you got a raiding party?
Sounds like I might.
Tell them that you need to put up a sign that says no soliciting.
I don't even know what this guy was trying to sell, but he's very pushy.
Wow, that was a bit of a...
He seemed to be all alone. I knew the plan.
The iron train brake noise was one of Minecraft's patented freak you out when you're in a dangerous situation noises. But thankfully I wasn't actually in a dangerous situation. Oh, I wanted to do the Pirate Cove placing of the schematic thing and forgot because I was having so many issues with logging on earlier.
Schematic thingy is good.
Indeed. Hey Thomas, when you get a moment, can you come look at the signs in the Nether and look around and tell me if something needs better labeling? The wrong side of the scaffolding. Oh my god. I mean, it's only like one block off, so I mean, I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. I'm getting there. Hold on. I couldn't fit an arrow on that one sign because there was too many words. So can you figure out where you need to go to get everywhere? Where are you going? You're going that way, but I don't know what you're... Huh? Well, I just wanted to know if you knew how to get anywhere.
Aliens testing whether you can understand the signs, dude.
good, he says. Yeah, I suppose, like, once we start trying to go places and you're like, I don't know how to get there. You just crashed into 2 trees. I think, perhaps, maybe, my dear, that you need to work on the whole flying thing. Oh. So, I don't actually have a... Why is this like this? What the... What? I do not want to be in charge of having to decorate the entire freaking nether hub. Thank you very much. And you know people won't like it if I just try to delegate stuff. They'll be like, no, I don't want it. Yeah. I guess that did it then. Over your fear of the nether. Yeah, well, we'll see. It is raining. I was like, wow, it's dark, and that's because it's raining. Okay. Randomizer off, please. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to go take a schematic. So I'm gonna hop over to creative, and you get to come with me, chat. You get to see how incredibly messy my creative world is. You're at 100. Why are we not joining the world? There we go. Yeah. There. Okay. We are here, but we want to be.
I think I destroyed that armor set. Did it go downstairs?
Uh-oh. Are you scaring the armor statues?
Oh, there it is.
Okay, the world is still taking a little bit of a time to load in here, so let's get our tools. Warp Nylium. Loading in the world. Da, 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 da. Okay. Pirate Cove. Cove. I love it when I teleport and there's no land. There we go. They won't. They don't. They cannot hold armor. They always will try to wear it. I know, it's really obnoxious. Item frames. Okay. That's one heck of a schematic. Uh-oh. Item frames aren't working either.
That's a tricky one.
All right.
Because you want to hang the armor like it's hanging in the wardrobe, right?
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, you can't get... Armor stands won't hold armor. They'll only wear it. I'm gonna come and look and see if I can think of something. Hello. So Thomas would like to put clothing in the wardrobes. Oh, but still. So the thing is that we can't put item frames on in the... I know, but it's one of the wardrobes and it'll look the same no matter what. And this is what I'm using for demonstration. We can't put item frames on the tops of the stairs because there's another stair on top of it. Because, you know. So, and like, there's like the curve of the stair you can't, and we can't get armor stands to hold armor.
What if you make a head that is a piece of armor?
I mean, you could kind of just slide the head into the thing, so only the top of the head, so if only the top of the head texture looks like armor. But no, I bet you like I mean, not the like all of the head, but I'm pretty sure they could probably make part of a head texture look kind of like a piece of armor or a piece of clothing. I'm gonna go to Minecraft heads and look. Of course, Minecraft heads are taking forever to load. Okay, so I've got 4 heads that look like a pile of clothing, including with folded shirts on top. And you could just like slide that down into the stairs so only 1 or 2 layers of clothing would show.
Oh,
The head is in. That is a good question. Try it with like a normal head, like regular head, and see like at what point does it try to go dark, and see if maybe we can. Yeah, it is rather dim in here, but yeah. But I think we'll still be able to tell. Yep. Considering it's stairs, it might not actually ever go dark, actually, now that I think about it, because it's not a full block. Yeah, try moving it downward and see. But I think it should be okay because it's stairs. Yeah. So you could just like move clothing around. Like I could do the clothing heads then, and here, there's your head. Oop. All right, hold on. We'd have PvP still off though, so I can't do that tonight. But,
Yeah, remind me at the end of the stream and I'll turn PvP back on.
okay. By the way, everybody like take a gander at like the really cool like scenes that Thomas has built in here. People waiting for their drink. You have people sitting talking. This guy is very animated. We have Steve telling a really cool story to Alex, who is totally bored out of her mind. We have a drunk pillager. We have a lovely person enjoying the fire. This is like really nice. I really like this a lot. This is really cool. People say that, you know, children take after their parents, but frankly, I think I get my ability to do cool armor statue stuff from him, because I really do think that, like, you really just, like, have the best imagination. Thomas just does so good with, like, the body language. Like, he really knows how to make them, like, look like they're doing stuff, you know? It's just really awesome. Alright. Since I'm over here, is the cottage okay to look at, or do you want me to wait
come on
to?
Over. Yeah. I would be happy to show it off. The storage room is pretty much done now too.
Oh, cool.
Hello.
So we have a little bit of greenery added here, and a little bit of, like, you know, gardeny stuff done. I love the cute little mini melon.
Totally. And the path is new, I think, since last
Yeah,
time.
I like this. I always forget about like things like brown concrete powder. So this is like this is really nice. And this slab's going up. I hope that's nice as well. I think everybody has already seen the inside in here.
Yeah, I think the kitchen, dining room, bedroom, I think we've shown off.
But this morning you did some stuff in up here. You put in a library. Oh, look at the kitty. And a map. Oh, very nice.
And look opposite the map.
Yeah! Why are their eyes looking at the map?
Because that's exactly it. Because their eyes looking at the map.
The house.
Did you see the other kitty?
Yes, and then there's the other kitty up here. It's me cottage. But that's really rather disturbing, frankly.
That's what I was giggling at earlier.
You're so... you can't really tell like this. You can't even tell that it's like got this weird like land terrain general all in the map. It's like you can't even see it.
I know, you can't tell. You can see the village over there.
Yeah. I like these chairs too. These are cute little chairs.
Thanks. And I've been doing stuff on the other attic.
Ooh, let's go look at that. Oh, it's a cute little storage area.
Exactly.
Look at the little golden hoe and the bookcases. Oh, that's adorable. I like this. This is cute.
Thanks. A little storage and garden shed. Upstairs attic garden shed sort of thing.
No, that's
Storage
cool.
area.
I like that. That's really nice.
Yay.
This is really nice. I really like your decoraty bits and stuff.
And it's an enchanted golden hoe.
Enchanted golden hoe.
I think it has efficiency 4 on it. I stole it from home base.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay without that golden hoe.
I figured.
That's really nice. That's like some really cool progress.
Thanks. The kudzu's growing stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna head over to where the pirate. Actually, I'm gonna grab the stuff for the portal because we already have the portal, so I can put the portal in at the Pirate Cove too when I put the schematic in.
Oh yeah, totally. And then we'll build out from the portal.
Yeah. That'll be enough. And I've got stuff in the other chest, I'm gonna have to make another path once I'm done with this, but we're gonna wait on that because I don't even know where it's gonna be yet. Okay. So first out to the mining mesa. Which I made a path to the mining mesa too, so that should be easier for you guys to find as well.
Yeah.
And from the mining mesa. Where did I put the pirates? Little cove thingy. Good job, me. So that would be. I think. Double check.
When
Little
we
cave
love all
thingy.
these armor stands, dude.
That just looks funny. Here we are. Dun, dun, dun. Now, we place a schematic and hope that it doesn't crash my computer. I'm still in farm, that's what it's there. We're going to leave you in single layer for a second, because it's easier to move big schematics when it's not trying to render the entire field. I lost the schematic. I'm pretty sure that's still pretty off, but we're gonna So we still need to shift everything over quite a bit. This one. Nope. We're gonna be doing that, are we? I think we need to move it. I just hit all layers and I just completely froze. There we go. We're close-ish. Yep. And hold on. And we're going to turn it back to single layer. Because this will be a little bit easier to line things up now. We have everything placed in the proper Y. Ta-da! Okay. And that's pretty much everything where it's supposed to be. So we're going to lock that so I don't accidentally move it. Should have all of the spooky ooky stuff in there, and the whatever the heck that is over there, and the stuff here that we need to terraform a bit or chop down, and the silly stuff here, and the boats there, and all of that. So I will write down my placement stuff so that when I post it to the Discord for my families, they don't have to go through all that shenanigans that I did. Alright. And now we can, feel free to come over and build whenever we want. But right now, I'm going to go place the portal. So that we can get here easier. And smack my face into the wall in the process, because why not? My goodness, you made this a very large portal. I did not bring enough obsidian for that portal. I have more obsidian. I'm just amused that I brought way more than one would need for a normal portal. And yet...
You need big portals, or build them big or go home.
I tells ya. That's a big portal. Okay, now let me take the coordinates of this portal. Alrighty. Light the portal. Cool. And then we will trigger home. Then we will go back to the nether. We will pull out a calculator and do some math and hope we do it right, because that's always a concern with us. And now we shall enter those coordinates that we just did a mathification. And enter those in here. Go, where the heck is that? There it is. Let's change our map settings here. Map settings. There we go. And then away we go. Then we find those coordinates again. One, three, 4, 4. Boop. Boop. Like that, and hope to God we did the math right. Huzzah! We did the math right.
Woohoo!
We're gonna stand here, and we're actually gonna insert this. Into our map as well, instead of cool cove thingy. There we go. We are good to go. So now whenever we feel like building, we can come on over. Slightly easier. And I will have to come out here and put a little path out to here too, but you know. But for now, we are good. Cha-cha-cha. Yeah, look at all of our pathy bits. The path for here isn't showing up because I wasn't rendering this part of the make a path. But that was pretty productive, if probably not all that terribly interesting, but I am pretty pleased with today.
Yeah. Here, if anyone's near the back deck, can you come and tell me if you figure out what I'm trying to do?
Just flying around here to update my map. And now that's on my map too. All nice and shiny. Such an interesting map. It's like weird geometric designs. But while I'm here, I wanted to grab... Oh goodness, my inventory is a mess. Hold on. What the heck? Why do it? My inventory. That's much better. And you can't do stuff because your inventory is too much. Okay. So I wanted to grab these pipes and bring them back home. Coal as well, because you could always use more coal. That's what I'm saying. And stack of other skills. That's lovely. Just lovely doubly. I don't think I can actually fit those in there. What is that? Oh, that's more than so I'm just going to leave these like that in there like that. Now, did you still need somebody to come look at your thing there, Willa?
Yeah, I'm redoing it.
Your
thing is gone.
The thing is gone. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been burning through the torches. I need to make more. Torches. I mean, rockets. Those thingies that you fly with. There we go. Now let's see. I need more obsidian for that chest, and I need to put more obsidian in there. So why don't we head over to the bartering farm and grab some obsidian, I suppose. Anybody else need anything from the bartering farm while I'm over there?
Thank you.
Oh yeah? Can you show it off to me before you finish up? I'll be right over in a sec. And tonight, Platy will turn on PvP so that I can get you your clothing heads. Whee! Alright, show off the coolness to me. Nothing new in that one. Okay, so but there's new stuff up here. Candle room. Oh, it's a witch. Oh, she's doing naughty stuff. Just an empty room. All right. room 3. Legless guy sleeping. It doesn't work. Do you need me to show you how to do the laying down bodies with the legs? I can... Yeah, we can do that later. I can show you how to do that. Oh, very nice. There's a kitty kitty picture. Room is empty except for that some poor absent-minded person left a book. Tisk tisk. I just closed the door on my face. And this room is a work in progress. Oh yeah, we gotta do the clothing. Yeah, okay, cool, yeah. Then upstairs. Added some railings so we don't fall off. That is always a good idea. Yes. Not falling off. You might want to put something under here. Because it's floating. Yeah. But not falling off is definitely a good idea. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Miss Porker. Yep. She's just hanging out upstairs in their room while he's downstairs. Yep. Good pig. Good look out the window. Yeah. Oink. I know I did. I wasn't actually expecting you to take me up on it, but you know. And of course, we've seen this room before. This was like just so cool with the room portal. And the, oh, nice addition. Very nice. Wither Skelly Skull. Very good. I like that. Good job. Cotton Candy is back. We were just looking at the new stuff, the armor stand stuff that Thomas did at the Dancing Pig. I think that was that everything?
Cool. Well, it's about time to pause, kiddos.
Oh, pause.
Yeah. Who knows if we'll be streaming tomorrow? You should probably mention.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so my parents are going to come visit me tomorrow and for the next 3 days. So there might Yeah, I know. So there very well might not be a stream because parental units don't care about that crap. Yeah, my parents, yeah, yeah, we're probably going to be too stressed for streaming even if they weren't already probably still in the apartment at stream time. So the next couple days they're probably going to be stream free. Yeah, no, you do not want my parents on the realm. My parents are just no. But that is it for today. Thank you everybody who stopped by. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I certainly enjoyed chatting with everybody. I hope you liked the really cool super duper Wither Skelly Skull farm and the adding of pathways into the nether and the placing of the Pirate Cove and Thomas's really cool armor stand stuff and Platty Willa's really adorable super duper, oh my god, it's so freaking cute cottage. I will see you all later. Probably no stream tomorrow, but hopefully there will be more stuff later. I'll keep you all updated to date in the usual social media type places. And I will see you all later. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!